Is it fair to think they're still trying to tweak and add potentially another bat or two? I know people are concerned about their bullpen. They've got a lot of young guys that literally can throw the ball through a brick wall for the back end of that bullpen.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of heat, outside of James Karinchak, and they had that with Class A. Emmanuel Class A joins that bullpen after his suspension in 2020. So it takes on a different dimension. But yeah, not much in terms of experience. And Karinchak has all the potential in the world, but not a whole lot of experience. So it wouldn't surprise me. And you could just add the Indians to the list of pretty much every team in baseball that could still add bullpen help between now and the start of the season. There's still a lot of names out there. And it's always a volatile market. And it's always a market where you can find, a good discount, pick up a guy on the bounce back and perhaps get good things out of him moving forward. So just depth in general, depth in the position player group and depth in the bullpen is probably what they're after at this point.
When you look at some of the things Chris Antonetti and the front office has done, again, it's tough circumstances because they had to shed the payroll that they did with Carrasco and Lindor. But all of a sudden, you kind of, again, see what they're after. They're after guys put the ball in play, they can run, they can play defense, and they're going to try to win by manufacturing runs. They don't have a guy that's going to hit 40, 50 home runs.
They don't. It's a team that still will go as far as the starting pitching takes it. And obviously the starting pitching took a hit with the Carlos Carrasco trade, but they still have a lot of depth in starting pitching and guys who, frankly, deserve the opportunity at this point. Tristan McKenzie being one of them. We saw him last year. Logan Allen, Cal Quantrill. I mean, these guys deserve major league opportunities. So they've opened the door for that and still look, potentially pretty strong in that area. The bullpen is a question mark. It's a question mark for most major league teams, as we said earlier. And again, the lineup just has a different complexion now. So nobody's going to count this team as the AL Central favorite, but it's also, again, it's clearly not a rebuild project. It's clearly a team that can, just be feisty and competitive and keep, the Twins and the White Sox honest. And where that leads, no one knows. But it's certainly a team that looks a lot more competitive today than it did at the time of the Lindor and Carrasco trade.